It's hard enough to be a single mom, but to be a single mom of a son with autism presents a mountain of challenges. Hello, I am David Bernhardt, Commissioner of Maine DOT and Chair of this year's Maine State Employees Combined Charitable Appeal. Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." I know many of you give of your time every year working at a soup kitchen, at your church, or helping to coach a local youth sports team. Volunteerism is at the heart of the story you'll hear today. It demonstrates how giving of your time can completely change the trajectory of a life. In this case, the lives of a mother and son in eastern Maine. I have worked for state government for 32 years, and the generosity of our employees never ceases to amaze me. At DOT, and I'm sure it's true at your agency as well, employees rally when someone falls ill, if there's an unexpected death or a tragedy like a home fire. That's because it hits close to home. All of us at one time or another suffer a setback in life. It's reassuring to know that there are not only volunteers, but agencies that exist to help us as we face a tragedy or a crisis. That's why supporting the MSECCA Campaign is so crucial. Donors can choose to give to a homeless shelter or a faraway cause that speaks to you. There are hundreds of agencies to choose from, and if that isn't enough, you can write in any 501c3 agency of your choice. Make no mistake, local agencies are counting on our donations. I know with your help, this campaign can be a real success. Please go to the MSECCA website or fill in a donor form today. It can really make a difference in the lives of so many. Thank you.
Brian now is 16 years old. He has an autistic disorder, so a lot of the sensory issues and being able to manage himself in social situations were very challenging for him. It was approximately 4 to 5 years ago. He was acting out. He was very angry, so he was hitting his grandmother and he was hitting me. When the event at Stockton Springs Elementary School had happened.
Shortly after 8:30 in the morning, police say Randall Hoffland walked into a 5th grade classroom and took 11 students hostage.
Brian was one of the kids that he grabbed and held him hostage with a gun and held the gun up to his head.
Police officers arrived, secured the school, and Detective Andrews began talking to Randall, which time he let students go, and then he himself came out and he was arrested.
And after that, things kind of blew up. You could call it the pin in the balloon. Felt like we were at the bottom of our barrel at that point. Somebody had suggested to try out the Big Brothers Big Sisters program because they will find what they call as a match with Brian. His name's Jeremy Pesco, and he's just a godsend.
He's taught me almost everything. He's taught me manners, that's the most important social items, like interacting with other people, how to interact with them, what to say, and a bunch of different stuff.
How to kick butt at magic.
How to kick butt at magic, because
Brian's changed dramatically since I met him. I'd say socially, most of all. I mean, Brian was quite shy. Didn't like to do a lot of different things, but he trusted me immediately. There was no barrier, there was no fighting. It just was, whatever you want to do is cool with me as long as we can do something together. Most of the time we come here to the game loft.
Just recently we started going to the YMCA.
Oh, that's right.
To get buff.
If it wasn't for the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program and the Game Loft, Brian would be in another home right now. He would be living with somebody else because I wouldn't have been able to control him or get him where he needs to be.
Since I've been working with Brian and Jeremy, I have seen the match be incredibly secure with how Jeremy supports Brian. I am able to watch how Jeremy really pushes Brian to be held accountable to his school attendance, to his schoolwork, onto his responsibilities around his house with his mother, and it's really an amazing thing to watch.
Try to do that same thing with your back.
I am so thankful for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program and to the Game Law for stepping in and helping me with the Circle of Care program.
Circles of Care is a program that started about 2 years ago, and it actually started with Brian. Every kid needs a circle of care. They need a group of adults and older teens that will check up on them to see how they're doing, to bat ideas around, and to really help the kid make a decision.
A big brother's influence on a little is enormous. I don't know if a lot of these matches realize that.
Big Brothers Big Sisters is a very good program, and I love it, and because of it, I became a person that I like. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm
That's
saying.
a great answer. Big Brothers Big Sisters has definitely played a pretty huge role in my life. I was a little growing up. It was definitely very impactful for me. I have a huge thank you to the United Way of Eastern Maine. They've done a tremendous thing in supporting Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Game Loft. We definitely would not be the success story that we are without them. Thank you.
Thank you. For what? Same thing as he said.
Well said.